Hey guys, this is my second attempt at a video. I got a little chatty on the last one, so I'll try and keep it moving. Three things to talk about. First one, let me review again the grouping of competitive and development. A couple of you have come up to me down at the boathouse and you've been straightforward with me and you're like, look, I have a job, I have classes, blah, blah, blah. I don't have as much time to commit to rowing as I would like, therefore want to be a development rower. And that's awesome. So if I get your weekly schedule and you're only down for 3 or 4 days a week, or if you're not going to be here a Saturday, I don't get anxious, I don't get angry, and I schedule you when I can, and I'm happy to coach you, and I want you on the team. So I think it's important that you remember that, okay? So there is an option for everyone to be on this team. But then there's the competitive level, and that's not necessarily something that you can choose to do, okay? That's something that I will choose, and I'll work with you on that. But if you're going to be a competitive rower, you're going to be doing, for example, the 8 sessions a week. You will be doing the lifting, and later on in the season, you'll be doing the extra erg workouts. In the spring, you'll be doing the extra rows. You'll be rowing twice a day on certain days. Very, very challenging, very, very difficult. And what does that mean at the end of the season in the spring? Well, when we go to ACRAS, which is a championship level regatta, only the competitive rowers will go to that regatta. The development rowers, I'll do everything I can to give you as many races as I can, but your season will end at Marks. Not the one we've gone to before, but the real Marks regatta, which is going to be very, very competitive. Okay, so I'm going to do everything I can to get you ready, get you in a boat, to coach you. So there's a place for everybody on this team. But if you're going to be a varsity rower, if you're going to represent our fastest crews going to ACRAS, you're going to be putting in a tremendous amount of work. That's how it has to be, okay? So let's go over the training program. This is number 2, training program. If you look at your training program, you'll see on Monday, you'll see number 1, you'll see number 2. That means workout number 1 and workout number 2. Varsity rowers, you're going to train twice on that day. Some of you can maybe row in the morning and come back lift in the afternoon. Some of you could lift late morning if you want, and then you could row in the afternoon. That's fine. Some of you want to row and then after practice go to the weight room, lift, and then maybe go eat dinner or whatever, okay? But you're going to get your lifting in if you're going to be a varsity rower. Now let's go over number 1. O2L. O2L, if you look down, you'll see low aerobic intensity. Heart rate 140 to 155. It's really important that you don't go over your heart rate. This is not a hard aerobic day. It's really, really important. Lower stroke ratings, a little less pressure, okay? A lot of technical work. So that you have your legs will be rested and whatnot, so that day you can do a lot of heavy lifting. Now, if you look at lifting A and you scroll down, and there's lifting A. It's 5 by 5 reps. It's important that you don't go to failure. You don't need to force reps. For example, if you're doing squats and you get 3 reps and you have your training partner behind you, I don't want them forcing and helping you get those last 2 reps. You don't want to do that. You don't want to shred your body like that. That would really help to develop mass, but not necessarily strength, okay? We don't want to get bigger. We want to get stronger. Doing 5 by 5 reps is just good, solid strength development, okay? And also, if you're doing squats and you start off with the bar and a 45-pound plate and you get 5 good reps in and you want to add 10 pounds on each side, perfect. If you start off with the 45 and 10s and you're like, ooh, that was a bit much, take the 10s off so you can add and remove weight as needed. Don't force this. Don't rush this lifting exercises. Over time, you will get stronger. You will add weight. You will technically develop the skill to lift properly. Overhead squat. That's lifting A, okay? Overhead squat, very challenging exercise. What is it? Go on YouTube if you want, type in overhead squat, and you'll see exactly what to do and how to do it, okay? You'll find thousands of videos on it. Basically, you're gonna clean a weight or 2 dumbbells, overhead press, okay? Nice and tall. And you're gonna squat all the way down, full squat. This is gonna be very challenging. Most of you may have to do just holding your hands up with no weights. It's going to be enough for you. If you have flexibility issues and you can't do it, try standing on a plate. Put a 10-pound plate down and then put your heels on it so your foot's on an angle. Like this, okay? Your foot's on an angle, a plate. That will help a lot, okay? That's not a problem. That's okay. Do that. Do that for 3 weeks. Pull the plate out as your flexibility increases, okay? Overhead squats, same thing, 5 by 5. Be very careful with this exercise. Like I said, body weight at first will be plenty for most of you. Cable row. This is important. The cable row. Don't use the 2 grips like this. You're not a weightlifter. Don't sit there and be like, and stick your chest up and do a, no, don't be an idiot. You're a rower, okay? Get the bar that looks like the handle on the Concept 2, all right? Click that thing on. And the exercise starts with you at the finish. Lay back a little bit. Sit nice and tall. Not crazy straight with chest out. Sit like you're in a boat. Core strength, slight layback. Little curve to your back is fine, right? Arms extended. That's how the exercise starts. And what do? Swing forward with control and then turn around at the catch. So you want to get, decent extension, just like you're in a boat. Same body's over. Swing out with control, okay? Start the acceleration slowly. So you turn around the acceleration at the catch, arms extended, accelerate, and boom, pull the bar to you. Hands away. So don't pause that to finish. Swing forward, open, bam, shoulders down, elbows out, arms go away, pause. 1, 2. Swing forward, hands away, 1, 2. Because the weight should be heavy so that you can't pause at the finish. You're not strong enough. And that's why we focus on using our backs. This will really help you understand that. You'll be adding enough weight where you'll have to really accelerate your back to get the bar to your body. That's rowing. That's acceleration. Controlled, smooth. So hands will go in because you'll have the back accelerating. Hands go away. Pause. Okay, that's the full rep. All right, 5 by 5. Make sure you get plenty of rest. If you did 5 by 5 with 30 seconds rest in between, that would be an endurance workout. You would not get stronger. You would get more endurance, but we're not doing that. Give yourself 2 or 3 minutes, okay? Not much more than that. That's why having a training partner is good, where you can casually take turns, adjust the weight, sit ready, but you want to rest because you want to be strong. You want to lift heavy. Dip and pull-ups. You guys don't like this because it hurts and you're not good at it. This will make you a very good rower and it will give you tremendous upper body strength, okay? Go to the machine. Use the machine, the Gravitron. That's what it's called, I believe. But it's a weight. You're going to put your knees up on the pad there, right? You're going to give a weight. You can adjust the weight and that helps you do the exercise. And you're going to do 5 dips, full range of motion, complete control. Then you're going to hop off. You're going to move the dip handles out of the way. You're going to reach up. You're going to do 5 pull-ups. Okay, full range of motion. You probably don't have to adjust the weight, right? What weight do you use? Just guess. Click it and do it. And if you can do it easy, and then take some of the weight off. The more weight you add to the machine, the easier the exercise is. Okay, so it's different to what you're used to. Great exercise. Lats, back. One of the best exercises you can do. Dips, oh my goodness, right? Triceps, shoulder, opens up your shoulder, it's your chest. It's an excellent exercise, okay? One of the best, all right? And do it just like that. Dips, pull-ups, hop off, rest. Have your partner go, no rush, okay? The next exercise, which is critical now, is the power erg. The power erg. Set the erg and do the erg after you lift. Focus on lifting first, then erg, okay? Set the erg to 8 to 10. And what you're going to do is I recommend that you're going to row for 2 minutes. Don't do work rest. Just start rowing, start at 0. And at 2 minutes into a nice paddle, nice relaxed paddle, you can do some pause drills if you want, just long relaxed strokes. At the end of 2 minutes, this is what you're going to do, okay? You can just come right on up and you're going to just yam on a full pressure stroke. And some of you are going to fall off the damn machine because you don't have the technique. That's why we're doing it. So full pressure, it's going to be heavy. It's going to feel awkward. You're going to feel weak. Okay? Full pressure, nice hang. Bam. Pause that to finish. Pause that to finish for 2 seconds. Let the wheels slow down a little bit. Composure, right? Don't pause like this. Shoulders down, elbows up, little bit of layback. The finish is up here, not down to your lap. Chain level, okay? Chain level. 1, 2, relax. Then at like, oops, my phone's turned off. At like 16 strokes a minute, just come up, like that type of relaxed slide, come right up. Boom, do another one. Pause that to finish. Okay, 10 times. 10 times. Every 2 minutes, do another one. You're going to do this 4 times. So it should take you 8 minutes. After your last set, you're done. Out of the gym you go. I suggest that after you do your lifting and your ergs, that you stretch. Do some ab work. I didn't write that down, but do some stretch, do some ab workouts. You know, it doesn't take much. So that's lifting A. Now, if you go back to the training program and you go to Tuesday, you will see that is one workout that day, O2 high. You guys have never done this. Most of you have never done this. You've never done your laps, especially 8 laps, okay, where your heart rate is 160 or above the whole time. Your stroke rating is 18 to a 24, which means when you're at an 18 and your heart rate is going to be 170, you're going to be hauling on it. Like it's going to be wicked powerful. Woof. We're going to be using floats so that you can relax, get a full range of motion, and develop your power endurance. Because ladies and gentlemen, rowing is not cycling, it's not swimming, it's not running, it's rowing. It is extremely unique power endurance sport. If you erged 2 hours a day, every day, erged, just good little steady state, 2 hours a day, and tried doing a 2K at 32 strokes per minute, your head would explode. You would pull a shitty score. Aerobics, great. Power, nothing. You have to pull hard. You know, you get on that erg, and you want to pull 132, 134, 135 for 2,000 meters, right? If you're a woman and you want to pull a 720, 718, 725, right? You need to fucking haul on it. Okay? You need to put power into the boat. So we have to row with power. So the aerobics hard is hard work, real boat speed. And we'll be looking at our splits, not all the time, but checking in on your splits. Power, okay? Wednesday, race, straightforward. You're racing. 6 laps. That means the whole workout is 6 laps, but you're doing 3 2Ks at race pace. And if you look down at race, it's stroke rating 28 to 36, you know, so you'll be assigned stroke ratings for each of your 2Ks. One thing we're going to do differently this year so that we can get all these 2Ks in, you'll do your warm-up, and then you'll do a 2K. You get 5 minutes rest. When I say paddle, or Cochran says paddle, 5 minutes rest. That's enough time to stop rowing, let the boat slow down, turn the boat around, drink some water, and then you're going to go again, right to race. Okay? Hard work. Thursday, same thing, low aerobics. You're going to appreciate the low aerobics. I can guarantee you that. But lifting B, the only thing different in lifting B is the deadlift. Okay? All the exercises are the same. Now, you're only lifting 2 days a week, you're going to get strong. Trust me. You're going to feel it. You're going to be very strong and very flexible because of the overhead squats. Friday, same thing, hard-ass aerobic rowing, okay? And Saturday, another race day, except you're doing 4 2Ks. Now, I haven't seen anyone here at Lafayette in quite some time training at this level, okay? This is no joke. If you're not getting your rest, if you're not eating properly, you're going to die. You're not going to be able to do this. I guarantee you. You know, it's impossible. You know, you show up to practice and you went out and you went drinking. It's going to catch up to you. It's going to kill you. Okay, so you got to keep me informed. If you think you're a varsity, you think you're competitive, and 3 weeks into it, you know, you look like you're dying, or you can't make it, or you're showing up practice late, and I see all these telltale signs. If your boat speed is off, then I got to move you out, okay? Or you got to take yourself out so that you can train at the proper level. It's not a punishment, okay? It's an investment. I'm trying to get you ready. But you need to look at this and have respect. If you're going to pull this off, it's going to require tremendous, tremendous commitment. 100%. And when we go to Acres, we're going to be national fucking champions, okay? So here you go. This is it. And I can say one thing too, it's never going to get any easier than this. It's only going to get harder. Okay, so put on your big boy and big girl pants because things are getting legit. All right. Improvements. Third thing, last thing. Improvements. Every week we get better. Now there's many categories: bringing oars down, getting off the dock, turning the boats, boat speed, technique, catches, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So much. But every week you have got to think better. Okay? Better. And faster, stronger, better. Every week. Every week. And at the end of each week, I will let you know where I'm seeing the improvements. I usually don't like to talk about where I'm not seeing improvements, but I will talk about where I'm seeing improvements. Every week, there's got to be improvements, and that's on you. Okay? And that's on you. That's it. That's all I got. I just want to close one more time. There's a place on this team for everybody. I love you all. Okay? You want to come down 2 days a week and row in a single, and that's it? I think that's awesome. Pay your dues. Do your fundraising, and I look forward to seeing you. If you want to be a varsity rower, if you want to go to Acres, you want to be national champions, I'm here for you, okay? But no bullshit, I'm going to work you hard. And if you're going to be a varsity rower, well, you're going to be a varsity rower. But again, if you're a heavyweight male, okay, 620, right? If you're a heavyweight woman, 730s, like this is what you're thinking in your brain, all right? This is what you think. It's going to take time. It may take years for some of you, but that's what we're going to be doing. That's all I got. You're awesome, and I mean that, and I will see you all tomorrow.